Hi there, welcome to the Lazy Arquitecto show, where we teach you AutoCAD so you can save time, effort, and money. So, as always, we do these live shows every Sunday at 10 a.m. So, if you are new to the channel, you can join us again each Sunday. Um, so, before we start today's live show, I always like to say hi to you. How are you guys doing from the chat and maybe read some of your comments? Um, and also, so we have the first comment of the live show. It's from Rola. Rola, thank you for being here today again with us. That's awesome that you keep showing up each Sunday at 10 a.m. And so I'm very happy for that. So thank you, Rola, from Greece again. That's nice. By the way, I am in Pennsylvania, the United States. So this is where I am right now. However, I'm originally from Peru in South America. So yeah, um, Raula says also, how are you? I am fine, Raula. Um, I'm very excited for today's live show because we're gonna create an awesome tool here in AutoCAD that hopefully is gonna save you time, right? Because it does for me at the office where I work. Again, for people who don't know, I work on an architecture office. So, so yeah, and we have our next comment that says, Kumar. Hello, sir. Your work is unbelievable. Love from India. Hey, thank you, Kumar. I really appreciate those words. That's a motivation for me to keep showing up here, right? Each Sunday with a new way to save time in AutoCAD, right? So basically, whatever I do use at the office that I believe is gonna save time to you guys. That's what I share here. So thank you, Kumar, for being here again with us. Um, so we have our next comment on the chat. It's from Dave Williams. Is also connected. Hi, Dave. Thank you for being here. If you are new to the show, uh, we are all about finding different ways to save time, effort, and of course, money using AutoCAD. So if your time is important, you can subscribe to the channel because we are here every Sunday. Thank you, Dave, for being here. Um, so we have 8 people connected. We're about to start. I think I'm gonna start at 10 people. This live show. So we have our next comment on the chat from Mary Miriam. Hi, Mary. Always happy to know from you. When you are on the live show, it's always very nice because you like to participate and create that interaction here on the live. So it's all about interaction, right? Even when I start doing the live show, I want you to interrupt me at any time with your questions or suggestions or comments. So yeah, thank you, Mari, for being here again with us. Um, so our next comment is from Kumar again. Kumar says, yes, sure, sir. I'm also work precast detailing your tips and tricks. Save me time. Thanks a lot. Hey, I'm glad to hear that because that means we are accomplishing our goal of the channel, right? Our goal is again to find all of these different ways to save a little bit of time to you, right? Using AutoCAD, of course. So, yeah, that's awesome to hear that, Kumar. Um, all right, I guess we are about to start with today's live stream. So let me go over here. Again, you can interrupt me at any time during this live show. So let's start. So you have multiple AutoCAD drawings opened. that you want to save and close quickly. But going through these different dialog boxes for saving and closing your drawings individually, it's a complete waste of time. So use the macro command that I'm about to show you to close all of your drawings at once, save time, and have fun in AutoCAD. Are you ready to do this? All right, let's start then. So, as you can see, sometimes we like to work on multiple projects and we might have 3 to 10 different drawings open here in AutoCAD. And again, to avoid any of these different dialog boxes, we're going to create this short command macro. And again, I'm going to use the command macros palette. If it's not on your screen, let me open it for you. You can open it with uh, the command macros command. So once you do that, it will show up over here. So again, this is a brand new feature of AutoCAD. So if you don't have it yet, don't worry, because I'm gonna also show it to you by the end of this video how you can have this command with your tool palettes. Everybody has the tool palettes. So yeah, so let's keep moving for now with the command macros. Um, so what I'm gonna do is basically reuse one of these commands by right clicking and say command macro editor. So once I do that, I'm gonna rename my command, right? For this specific example, I'm gonna call it lazy close all, like that. So a description, you can add a description, of course. This command save and close all open drawings. And then we can specify an image here, but I'm gonna not do that at this case because that's all up to you. If you have an image, an icon that you would like to assign, you can simply click specify. So the important part here is the macro code. So let's click on it to expand it. And so right now we have this macro code that we did for a past live stream. So I'm gonna erase this like so, and simply leave the CC. Why? Well, because the CC is a way to cancel or finish any running or active command that you might be using. So we want that to happen, right? We want to first stop any command that you're using and start this new lazy close all command. So that's what we're gonna leave this with CC. And then what I'm gonna do is, since AutoCAD, every time we close one drawing, will ask, do you want to save or not this drawing? So like 99% of the time, I want to save my drawing, right? It's just, so I could use the qsave command to save my current drawing, right? But we will have a problem because qsave will only save your current drawing. In this case, I am on the Laser Arquitecto drawing C. So it will only save this drawing and nothing else. I want all of my open drawings to be saved. So let's not use the qsave command, but instead let's use a command, an AutoCAD command, that is save all. So, and to accept that, I'm going to add the semicolon that represents an enter on my keyboard. So far we did this, and what I like to do here, the teaching methodology that I like to that I want you to learn is that I like to work on small steps, right? Because if I start adding many different codes here and then try my command, and if it doesn't work, then I'm going to have a hard time trying to figure out where is the issue. So instead, I like to go in small steps. So here, I like to simply say, okay, to accept so far what I just did. So I'm gonna click OK. And then, of course, I have three different drawings, A, B, and C. So I'm gonna move some things around so you can see. So now when I test this with the lazy close all, so I'm gonna simply click on it to use it, right? See what happened. So I'm gonna click, and then it looks like nothing really happened. However, when I expand my command line with the F2 on my keyboard, you can see that the command save all uh, ran. And also, if I go to the next drawing, let's see what's happening. So yeah, so we saved all of our drawings with this save all. So now let me go to the command macros again, because we need to add the next step. So the next step is, let me again right click and pick command macro editor. So the next step is to close our drawing, right? So again, I could use the close command, right? The close command. However, it's gonna be the same idea. It's gonna only close this current drawing. It's not gonna close the rest of the other drawings. So what we can use instead is the close all command. And again, we're gonna accept that with this semicolon that represent another enter. So before we continue, we have a comment on the chat and says Felicia Hernández, buenos días, Lazy Arquitecto, por transmitir en vivo, bendiciones. Thank you, Felicia. Felicia is basically saying thank you for making these live shows. So thank you for being here, Felicia, today with us. And let's keep moving. So far we have two different commands here, the save all and the close all. So let's quickly test it, right? So let's click OK. And let's move some things around here. So AutoCAD thinks that we did something on these drawings. So let's see what happened now when I use the lazy close all command. So if I click on it, boom, you can see that all of your drawings were saved and closed automatically, right? However, let me open it back to show you that what might be a problem over here. So let me open the drawings again really quick. So let me show my Windows Explorer folder. So these are the three files. I'm going to open it by simply dragging it over here on the AutoCAD interface. So they are opening right now. So far it looks like the command works excellent. However, sometimes might happen that even though you utilize your command, AutoCAD will still ask you if you want to save or not, especially the first drawing. So a way to avoid that, right, it's by adding this small piece of code. So again, let's edit this command by right click on it and say command block editor and expand the macro command. So over here, a way to avoid again the dialog box of AutoCAD asking you to save or not, it's by adding the save command in the beginning of our code, and of course following that by a semicolon. So now we force AutoCAD that they never ask us if we really want to save our drawing, because again we said that 99% of the time I really want to save my drawing. Why not? So let's test that final piece of code by clicking OK. And again, I'm gonna move some things around here like so. So again, AutoCAD thinks that I'm doing something on these drawings. So let's use the lazy close all. Let's click on it and boom, all of your drawings were saved and closed quickly in AutoCAD. Isn't that great? And again, you can add any you can add more options to your command, like for instance, maybe close the whole AutoCAD program. You can do that by simply use the quit command. If you want, you can also add that option. However, I really like the option that I have only to leave my AutoCAD as it is. All right. So yeah, that's the lazy close all command. So now let's jump to the chat and see what do you guys think about this new macro command that we just created. So again, let me know in the chat, what do you think about it? I like I said, I use it at the office every day because sometimes I work on multiple projects at the same time. I might have 5 different drawings open, and I hate having to close and save each drawing individually. So let's read some of your comments. What do you think about today's new command for AutoCAD? Um, so I think I already read Felicia Hernandez. Thank you, Felicia, for being here today with us. We learned or created this um, custom command macro that hopefully is gonna improve your workflow in AutoCAD, save you some time, like it does for me every day. We have Sadi on the chat. Safwan Sari says, I'm here again, my lord. What about Lisp? Uh, um, yeah, I mean, Lisp, it's an important or a more advanced program that we can use in AutoCAD. But the idea that I have about Lisp is whenever I can do something quick and easy and simpler, avoiding Lisp, right? For instance, using macros in AutoCAD, I that's the first option that I would do. However, if for some reason I cannot create the tool or command that I need with macros, then of course I can jump to the next option, which is Lisp, again, a more advanced program. And we do have some Lisp videos or tools on the channel. If you can take a look at those later on after this live stream, you can have a better idea. Yeah, Sadi. But again, guys, let me know, what do you think about this uh, lazy close all macro command? Do you think it's gonna save you time? Say yes, no. So let me know your thinking. And we have Kumar also on the chat. Kumar says, really helpful for annoying safe close. Great. Yeah, Kumar, I'm really glad that this command is gonna be helpful to you because, you know, I use this command at the office every day. Again, I work on multiple projects, so I hate to having I hate to be working with dialog boxes and saying yes, no, no. I just want a way to save and close all of my drawings quickly. And yeah, Kumar, hopefully it's gonna save you some time too. Yeah, so let me know, guys, what do you think about this tool? It's gonna save you time? Yes, no? Leave it in the chat. So before we wrap up today's live show, um, I want to let you know that we have 3 more macro commands that you can download simply by subscribing to our newsletter, right? So let me show you over here. Maybe I can show you on my screen so you can have a better idea of what I'm talking about. So let's see. Okay. So can you see my screen? Hopefully, yes. So we have another comment on the chat first, and it's Kumar saying, yes, sir, absolutely right. Um, yeah, Kumar. Thank you for letting us know what do you think about this new command for AutoCAD, right? So yeah. So what I was trying to do is so what I was trying to tell you is that there are three more macro commands that you can get right now, or well, after this live show, uh, by simply subscribing to our newsletter. So let me show you where are those commands. So if you go to my YouTube channel, of course, and if you go to my About website, or I will also put it on the video description, so you can see that you can get your free tools by clicking over here. And again, you can simply sign up for our newsletter newsletter, and you will get three more macro commands. So you can simply copy and paste and create your tools. And these are the auto textile. This one basically convert all of your text on your current drawing to a textile that you picked, because again, in an office environment, you want to keep consistency in your entire drawing. You don't want many different textiles used on your drawing, so that's not professionally. So the next one is the auto block numbering. So this macro command will automatically, um, of course you need to pick a block, right? But it will automatically insert the block with a different number. So let's say 1, 2, 3, and 4, and so on. That's very useful. Also, I use it every day at the office. And then the next one is the auto transparency, a macro command. And this one is basically a quick way to add transparency to a drawing. So it's simply drawing a rectangle on top of your drawing, and it will make it lighter. So yeah, so those are three different macros that you can get after this live show simply by signing up to our newsletter. And this newsletter is a way for me to give you weekly different ways to save more time in AutoCAD, maybe with a dynamic block, with another macro command, and so on. So yeah, if you're interested, you can do that after this live show. We have Mary on the chat. Also, Mary is saying, I don't save all drawings. Yeah, I mean, that's a personal preference. If you don't save all drawings, Mary, that's good to know too. You're saying some are just references. Yeah, sure. Um, if you think this command is not gonna helpful, it's not gonna be helpful to you, that's okay. We're gonna keep creating these custom commands and tools in AutoCAD again next Sunday probably. So yeah, stay tuned for more new commands. Mary is saying also, I draw lines which its z value is never 0. Um, are you saying okay? So let me show the next comment so people can understand better about your problem, Mary. You're saying how to draw lines, polylines, X lines, arcs with 0 values. Okay, I think I know what your problem is, Mary. Basically, if this is happening to you, that whenever you draw lines and polylines, they are drawing in different planes, it's because you might have the. Um, let me show you over here. Let me open a drawing, right? Yeah, you can still see my screen. So you might have this option over here on your drawing. So let me go over here and open my, where is it? Great. Okay, so basically you have this option, Mary. The wait. Oops, I don't know why I'm not seeing. Okay, you have the nearest option on your. So for instance, let me show you. So right now, what is, if I draw a line and I do right click, I have this option that says nearest, right? So if I have that on, you can see that I'm gonna start from any of these lines, and that means if you already have a line or a polyline that it's already not 100% on the 0C value, and you are using this nearest option, of course you're gonna start your next line or polyline on the wrong Z value. So what I would say is, what you can do is select your entire drawing, right? Use the flatten command like so. I'm not gonna use it because I don't want to do it on this drawing, but you can use the flatten command and it will make all of your objects on the 0C value. And then after that, simply avoid using the nearest option. Uh, so that way you will never again have objects that are not on the 0C value. All right. So that's my recommendation for you, Mary. So you can try that out. And I think that's gonna help. That's gonna help you. So we have 10 people connected on the chat. That's awesome that you guys are still here with me on this live show. Again, for people who just joined, you can watch again this live show after it ends. However, if you want to join us live, you can do that next Sunday at 10 a.m. That is Pennsylvania, US time. So, yeah. So, before we wrap up today's live show, let me know, guys. Let me know if you have any other question or suggestion, or maybe an opinion about uh, today's command that we just created. Um, so, yeah, thank you, Mary, for your question. I hope I answered it. Yeah, all right. Let's see if we have more comments or not. All right. I believe. Um, Oops, I forgot to mention also something very important. um, that I wanna thanks these folks who support my work, right? Thanks to these people, I'm really here because they support my work either on Patreon or here as a YouTube member. Thank you very much for helping me being here live. Um, so we have another comment on the chat. Oops, what I'm doing here. So we have Kumar. Kumar is saying, yes, sir, waiting for the next Sunday with level of excitement. That's awesome, Kumar. And thank you for thank you for your interest on the channel, right? Um, Probably you use AutoCAD to work, right? I'm thinking, oh yeah, you told me you use AutoCAD for, I think you use it for precast detailing. Yes, correct. Now I understand because people who still don't work in the profession using AutoCAD. Um, so basically, we use AutoCAD, right, to do all of these different drawings. In my case, architectural drawings, construction drawings. So working for so many hours, you basically are doing the same type of work over and over. And when you find these tools and commands that can help you automate some of those boring tasks, then it's very helpful for you, right, to save time. So that's why it makes sense, or I understand Kumar because he works with AutoCAD like I do. So uh, we need ways to again save time. We don't want to be at the office like the whole day working on the same project. We want to get things done. We want to get projects done. So yeah, I understand you, Kumar. Kumar is saying, again, thanks a lot for this helpful session. Yeah, Kumar, and I think after this live show, you can take a look at our channel because we have many different tools that we created so far. So if you are interested in that, I think you are gonna find that very helpful. So let me show you quickly. So if you go to our channel, right, the Lazy Arquitecto channel, we have these different playlists, and we have lazy blocks, lazy commands, lazy learning. But I think the one that is gonna be helpful for you, Kumar, is the lazy commands, where again I have all of these different commands that we created on the channel that are gonna save you so much time. So yeah, so hopefully they're gonna be helpful to you. Mary says thanks a lot. uh, yeah, Mary, thanks to you for being here with me today during this live show. um, So Kumar says, yes, sir, I followed your channel last year. That's awesome that you found us on YouTube, probably because YouTube is recommending our content or our live shows to more people, right? So that's how you found us, probably. Um, so that's on, yeah, channel. Yes, we still have 12 people connected on the chat. That's awesome, guys. So again, we do only live shows here on this channel, which is something unique, right? You don't see mostly other AutoCAD channels. They mostly do regular videos, but in my case, I think doing live shows it's more engaging and more interesting because you can interact with me, you can ask your questions, you can give me suggestions for next tools, next videos. So it's very different, and I really like it. All right, guys, I think if there are no more questions or comments, we're gonna wrap up today's live show, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of the day, and I'll see you here next Sunday at 10 a.m.